wasn't too sure about the yellow, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to your primer and Lexi's keen eye.
Yeah.
I think it worked out.
Looks like your walls need a little bit.
Oh my God. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Are you okay? Are you okay?
So let me begin by asking you, obviously you start off as a dancer, now an actress, but this is your first film without a dancing component to it. Did you really want to jump for this because you wanted to show off sort of those acting chops and show people what you could do?
I mean, I don't think it was about necessarily showing people what I could do. It was definitely, you know, the next step that I wanted to take to further my career in the acting side of things, and not just always have the dancing and singing. Plus, I love challenges. I love growing. I never want to stay here. I always want to keep going. But there is definitely a little bit of something to prove, you know. People discovered me as a dancer on a reality show, and then, you know, saw musicals that were very heightened and fun. And this is a complete departure, you know. This is very raw and real, and especially the way that Lasse, the director, works. You know, he has you improvise and do things where you're really exposed, but yet not. I guess you should say you're very vulnerable, but not completely exposed. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did you learn about filmmaking from Lasse? Because he's such a legendary director. What did you learn?
The thing that I probably learned the most was that he's very patient and he lets his actors breathe, basically. Like, he trusts us so much to where we like had to trust ourselves because we had no other choice. And also that, you know, he finds the little things in movies that make them full. Like, you know, the door thing with Josh's character. And, you know, if in My Life as a Dog with the guy hammering, that had nothing to do with the story, but there was like a through line and like little things like that that make the film's rich and full of like all these human characteristics and behaviors that real people do.
Was that found in the improvisation, and how were you comfortable with doing that much improvising?
I mean, I was nervous about doing it, but I mean, I always say when I'm scared to do something, I should probably do it. So, and plus, like being a dancer, like the show must go on thing. It's like I might be terrified, but I can't stop. You know, like I gotta just do it and figure it out. And so, you know, when you do. I don't know, I got so much more confidence in who I am and know that whatever I learned on this film and the skills that I learned, I will be able to take and feel confident about that on my next project.
Yeah.
So.
Josh Duhamel's such a funny dude.
Yeah.
What's he like to work with, not only on the set, but like also off behind the scenes? What's he like?
He's awesome. I mean, what you see with him is what you get, and I think that's why we got along so well. We both were like available to each other, you know, like it wasn't like anybody had to like kind of break down a wall or anything. So really fun, really cool, down-to-earth guy, like really cool, yeah.
As an actress, finally, what does it mean to you and also as a fan to be part of a Nicholas Sparks film?
Yeah, I mean, well, as a fan, I mean, I am the demographic of his books and of his films. I go see them, so to be a part of one, I mean, it's awesome. I get to take my sisters and my mom and, you know, my grandma, and like we're gonna go see them and be our girls and go and see this like love story, you know, unfold. But as an actress, it's a huge opportunity to be a part of something so beloved by, you know, Nicholas Sparks fans and be a part of something that, you know, you can be proud of.